My name is Vaha and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the desk behind me. First of all, this is not a sponsored review, so everything I'm saying is just my own opinion. This is StudioDesk Enterprise Electric, and they just released it recently. I made a pre-order when I was getting it, and I was waiting for 2 months to receive this desk. So regarding the color, I chose the white color because it really fits my studio monitor Dynadio LYD 8. And to be honest, with white color you won't really go wrong, because if your house or place where you live is really dusty, the dust won't be very visible on the white surface comparing to the black, because on the black you will see all the dirt, all the small minor thing. Just additional information. There are some downsides as well, but they are, to be honest, very minor, so we're gonna talk about this later in the video. So for now, let me tell you about what I really loved. So,
Comfortability.
Let me show you pictures of my previous setups. So that was a dining table, just some old laptop and a keyboard. Then I started, getting better desks, better equipment, and slowly getting into the setup I really want. This one is a totally different level. Yes, it's pricey, but you pay for what you really get. One of the really huge differences between this new model and the classic Enterprise, that this one is height adjustable, so you can adjust the height, and if you want to stand at work, you can do that. If you want to sit, you can do that. If you want to cross your legs, you can adjust it a little bit higher, and you will be able to do that, because with the classic version there is not much space between your legs and the keyboard tray, so you are limited. With this one, it's very comfortable. You can adjust the level, you can sit as you like, and that's really one of the advantages. And obviously the second difference is
the keyboard tray.
Keyboard tray is really amazing. It can fit this keyboard, which is Complete Control S88 Mark II. The classic Enterprise has standalone keyboard stand where you put your keyboard. The good thing about it that yes, it's more stable because it's sitting firmly on the floor and you won't have any wobbling. This one is a little bit different. I'll tell you about wobbling a little bit later. So previously I had a Doepfer LMK 4 Plus Master MIDI controller, which I really loved, but I had to sell it in order to get this desk because that keyboard would not fit to this desk. So I sold it, I got a Complete Control S88 Mark II, and now it's really great. I love this idea of having a tray. I always wanted to build own desk where I could have a tray and a keyboard and not to have a lot of space between the surface and the keyboard itself, because usually what happens, even with Enterprise Classic version, the space between the keyboard tray and the surface, there was a lot. So even if you put a keyboard there, there is so much space which is not necessary. This desk has in the middle 3-unit rack space, but since I don't have any rack units, I bought from their website 3-unit rack shelf, and this way I managed to put my MIDI controller so it can hold, and there's also additional space where I have small microphone. And there's also optional on the two sides there and there you can put additional rack units, and you can connect them there, but I don't have anything, so I put there my own other stuff like Xbox controller and Nintendo Switch. Also, another thing that I really love about this desk, that if you have super ultra wide monitor, 49 inches, it will fit here because there's 120 centimeters space between the monitors, so that's the actual amount you need for super ultra wide monitors. So I pre-ordered Samsung G9, I'm waiting for it to be delivered. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to make a review about using super ultra wide monitors for music production. Okay.
Disadvantages.
So it's really cool that this desk is high adjustable. You can stand when you're tired of sitting, or when you're full of energy and you want to write music and you want to dance or whatever you're doing there. But it doesn't really have memories. It has only 2 buttons, to increase the height and to decrease. You cannot click on number 1, let's say like in StudioDesk Extreme. You cannot set up memories and have number 1 for sit position, number 2 for stand, and number 3 for something else. The thing is, in order to increase it, you have to press and hold every time, and once you want to sit back, you have to do it again. And sometimes you forget what height you really feel comfortable, and you have to adjust, you have to try it again, you have to remember. It's not a big deal, but because of that, sometimes I'm not really bothered to stand or then back to change it to sit position, and that's why I don't use it so often. And if there was this function, I would just, click on that button, go make a coffee, whatever, and come back and stand. Another thing that you should consider is that this desk is a little bit wobbly. In this video I was really pushing it hard, and I was doing it on purpose, so you can see on the camera it was really hard to show how wobbly it is when I wobble it a little bit, as normally, because I'm intensive player on the piano. So when I was playing on piano very intensively, it was wobbling, and to be honest it was annoying. So there is a nice fix for that. So when you assemble your desk, in the video tutorial it says to put these leg adjustments. This is for situations when your floor is not even. If your floor is even, you don't really need to put them, because once I took them off, the wobbling almost disappeared. It still has little bit, but to be honest, after using this desk for over a month, I don't notice that so much. It doesn't bother me at all. It's completely minor. So the last thing is
Cable management.
this desk has only one cable management system. Basically, you can connect all your cables with the cable strap to this metallic bar, but I didn't really like this method because I have a lot of USB hubs and I have some cables that won't fit there. So what I've done is this. I used a lot of double-sided tapes, cable management trays and cable ties in order to make it as clean as possible. Eventually it ended up really well. It's more convenient for me, so if I want to make some changes, I can make it very easy. Unfortunately, this desk doesn't have a big cable management tray. I had this desk basically, and there was huge cable management tray, and I could put all my cables there. And it was much faster, of course, to manage your cables like that, comparing to my method where I had to spend hours of doing this. And considering the price of the desk, I would expect to have this kind of cable management tray. That would be really helpful. So as you can see, the downsides are really minor. They're not really worth considering as disadvantages or something. These are just, small minor things that could be better, but you really can solve the issue with wobbling if you just remove the leg adjustments, and you can make cable management as I did. And the height adjustment is just a minor thing that probably for most of you will be okay. There are some other companies I've seen before buying who also have high adjustable legs and keyboard tray, but I didn't like them because the price even was higher and the design wasn't really amazing. But this one, design is amazing, quality is amazing, it's very sturdy, and it has a lot of cool advantages. And I really love this one comparing to any other companies. So if you're considering to buy their desk, what I can do for you is help you a little bit with a discount. Once you're on the checkout to buy this desk or any other desk, just use my code VAGE,
VAGE,
and you will save some cash. So thank you so much for watching, I highly appreciate it. And if you have any questions about this desk, please leave your questions down below the comments, and I will be happy to assist you. If you really like this video, please click the like button and
subscribe to my channel.
You can also follow my Instagram page. I will post a lot of stuff about this desk and some music related stuff, and we can stay in touch there as well. So thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.